Please state your name for the record, please, ma'am. And I think I heard you give the spelling to the court reporter. Thank you, ma'am. Tell the jury your relationship to Jacoby Reuben. And how old of a man was he at the time of this offense? So tell us a little bit about him.
I just had two sons, Charles and Jacoby.
Ma'am, not to interrupt you, a soft voice. And I'm going to ask you, would you help her move the chair closer to the microphone?
I'm sorry.
Thank you very much.
A little bit, okay? Let's get that microphone adjusted.
Thank you very much.
You'll lean in a little bit and just make sure that last drawer right there can hear and everybody else will, right?
Thank you.
You don't hear it? Okay. So you were saying that you have two boys,
Yes, sir.
and you said Charles. What's Charles' full name? That's the person that testified in this trial, correct? And I think you told the jury, I want to make sure, how old was Jacoby at the time when he passed, ma'am?
22 years ago.
Has he been married before?
No, sir.
Any children?
No, sir.
Where did he go to high school?
Memorial High School, but he graduated from Courtroom Academy,
When was that?
2017.
And what did he do for a living?
He worked at the court office.
Was that what he was doing around the time of this offense?
Yes.
So I asked you this question. Let's say that at the end of today, somebody reads the news about the trial and its outcome, and they asked you about your son, having never met him before. How would you describe him?
He was kind and loving.
How did he treat you, Mom?
Oh, he treated me good.
You were
He was
sure?
real touchy feely with me. He was the kind of child that if he walked past me, he wouldn't just walk by looking past me. He always either had to rub my back or give me a hug.
You miss that?
Yes.
Tell me and the jury how this murder has impacted you, the loss of your son.
I have days where it's almost like I'm on a roller coaster. Either a thought, a song, his smile, his birthdays, Christmas, holidays. I can't celebrate Christmas at all.
Change your whole life?
Yes, it's like agony, pure agony.
Now, I know I asked you, and Jacoby doesn't have any kids, right? But you have a little one in your family, don't you? Who? Tell the jury about Lauren.
Charles Nicholas.
How old is she?
She's 10.
And what kind of relationship did she have with Jacoby?
Oh, she loved Jacoby. They would wrestle, like play fight, and she liked it there. She's like a little tomboy.
She's been up here a couple of days, hasn't she?
Yes.
About this tall?
A little shorter.
A little shorter than that? Glasses?
Yes.
Curly hair? Did you ever think something like this was going to happen to you, ma'am? I am not going to ask you what you think the right punishment is. But I know if you could, you wish this day would have never happened, right? That's what it's.
Anything? You are excused, ma'am. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Next, please.
Matt Turner. And state your name for the record once you get adjusted there.
My name is Matt Turner.
And what do you do for a living, sir?
I work for the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office as an investigator.
How long have you worked with us upstairs?
Been here 9 years.
Are you specifically assigned to this courtroom?
Yes, sir.
And part of that assignment or your work in the office, have you been called upon at different times to do fingerprint analysis?
Yes, sir.
Tell the jury what's involved with that.
Fingerprint comparison, if we look at the tips of our fingers, there's a series of lines that flow across them. They form during fetal development. They're scientifically referred to as friction ridges. Friction ridges can be compared to identify and compare people identical
And how long have you had that training?
since 2017.
Been called upon to testify about fingerprints and making comparisons on few or many occasions.
Yeah.
And in this case, just in anticipation of testifying, did you take an opportunity to get Mr. Angel's fingerprints?
Yes, sir. I did.
I'll show you what I've marked as State's Exhibit 88. You recognize this document?
Yes, sir. I do.
You see your signature on there?
Yes, sir. I do.
Does it, is that the document that you generated today?
Yes, sir. It is.
Does it contain your signature as well as Mr. Angel's signature?
Yes, sir. It does.
And did you get his fingerprints in anticipation for your testimony today?
I did.
You know, I understand your State's Exhibit 88.
Admitted.
Likewise, the state has a certified copy of some documents from Lee County that I've marked as State's Exhibit 87. There are 3 stapled documents.
I provided a copy of State's 87, Judge, prior to this trial, and I have no objection.
Okay, without objection, admitted. Is this in reference to the prior conviction admitted
Yes, sir.
to by the defendant? Or
Yes, sir, it is.
here? Thank you.
I'll show you what's now in evidence as the fingerprint card States 88 and these documents States 87. Those 3 documents. Have you seen those documents, sir?
Yes, sir. I have.
Did you compare the fingerprints on States 87 with the fingerprints you took on States 88?
Yes, sir. I did.
I know we've heard him enter a plea of true, but did you actually determine that the fingerprints that are in 87 is the same individual as 88?
Yes, sir. I did. The fingerprints match between the print card and this document. They were the same person, same finger.
Is that a good example?
Yes, sir. It is.
So I flipped to the back page of 87. Just a sample of the kind of print. Is that here on the right thumb?
Yes, sir. It is.
That one's pretty clear, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Seen some prints that aren't that clear, haven't you?
I have. That's a good print.
In States 88, if the jury chooses to look at it, what are they seeing here with these 2?
Those are both Mr. Angel's right thumbprint. I take 2 because the first one is going to be darker because of the amount of ink that's on the thumb. And then the one below it, I scratched out where it says L for left and wrote a R for right in my initials. So I would have a lighter fingerprint to compare.
So if one wanted to, you could actually look at those right next to each other, right?
Yes.
So what is it that you're looking for to say that that's his? What do you look at when you're looking at those prints?
When I mentioned the friction ridges, that's a generic term for everything that may be inside. There's different minutia or points that can be identified. They're called bifurcations, spurs, ending ridges, islands, just certain little things that you could look in within the detail of the friction ridges. And if you have enough of those points, you can compare 2 different fingerprints.
And how many did you find on these?
I stopped counting at 10.
What's the What's the norm in the business sector?
There's no scientific standard for a minimum number of points. The training that I received instructed us to get at least 10 points to make an accurate comparison.
That's what,
Investigator, you've had times where you've testified before where defendants have denied that that's or accepted responsibility of prior criminal offenses, correct?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
And you would have to get on the stand because they're saying they're not one and the same person, correct?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
He did, Mr. Angel didn't do that. Is that correct?
Correct, he did not.
He agreed that was him.
Yes,
Okay. And based on that paperwork too, you don't know any of the facts or circumstances with that judgment.
no, sir.
Yeah, I mean, that was from another county.
Yes.
Okay. No further question. Pass the witness, Your Honor.
Anything else?
nothing additional from this witness, Judge. Ask that he be released.
Thank you. Next, please.
State Paul Whitney Levine.